Good morning. It is 8:04 a.m. on Thursday, May the 6th, 2021. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I can always do a little bit of extra sleeping on the days where I'm working from home, and yeah, today was a good one for that. I had to get up earlier to take the little dog out because once the sun starts coming up, the birds start chirping outside, little dog starts thinking, my tummy's empty and I need to pee. And you know what? Fair. But yeah, sometimes he gets up earlier than I would like to. But he is always more than willing to go right back to bed afterwards. So you get that crucial window from like 5:25 through 7:30. It's pretty good. So I'm just fresh off of that. Still a little groggy, honestly, just only from, that's kind of how you feel when you get up for a little while. But yeah, it was good. So last night I I watched the 2016 version of The Magnificent Seven because for the next Watching 100 Movies, Mike and I are talking about three versions of a story. There's the original Akira Kurosawa Seven Samurai, which was then remade in 1962, The Magnificent Seven. And then in 2016, Antoine Fuqua made a new version of The Magnificent Seven. And um, I had kind of heard I feel like I had heard that it was bad. Like, not just but like not good. Um, I don't especially know where I heard that. I heard a thump from the bathroom. I think Rocket may be pulling a cardboard box out of the trash. I'll deal with that in a moment. So the uh, I feel like I had maybe read one review that mostly complained about a couple of specific things and then gave it like 2 stars. And then, it's like, okay, well, yeah, that's not very good. And then I just hadn't heard much to counter that. But I watched it last night and I thought it was pretty good. Like, I will say that the specific things that that review complained about, I think are actually valid critiques, which is that both the Seven Samurai and the Magnificent Seven have a number of themes to them, whereas the 2016 version really doesn't explore those very much and changes some of them in a way as to make it kind of just more generic Western action. Um, and I will say, that makes, it's thematically it's not as rich. Um, and so I can agree with that criticism, but I think that the movie does a number of other things really well. It has all of these characters be very memorable. Um, it has a lot of really cool Western action. The cinematography is great. And so even though I can certainly, I think, yeah, Rocket's barking now because probably he was not able to pull the cardboard box out of the trash can, and now he's mad about it. Um, yeah. So I think the movie, like, it sets its sights a little bit lower, so to speak, in terms of trying to say something more about the human condition, and instead kind of says, let's just make a cool action western. And I feel like at that they did. And so, like, that seems pretty good to me. Now, I will say that I think it maybe doesn't merit being a classic of cinema in the same way that I think Seven Samurai is a masterpiece, and then the 1960 version is also a pretty good version of that same story that deserves to be considered among the best westerns. Not the hotels, of course. But yeah, I thought the 2016 movie was pretty good. I definitely enjoyed it. I think if you want to watch a Western movie with lots of action in it and some humor and yeah, I thought it was fine. It was good. All right, I will leave it there and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.